Hello everyone, it's Ben with the Papa Ben YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about being a sober grandpa. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me, listen to what I have to share, and I hope that you get something out of it that will help enhance your life and your relationship with your grandkids, that will help grow your relationship with them and have a positive impact. Today, as I said, I want to talk a little bit about being a sober grandpa. That's a big part of my life. I am almost 20 years sober, 20 years since I took my last drink. I struggled with alcohol for many years, and it created a lot of problems in my relationships in my life, and just a lot of problems all around for people around me and for myself. I am proud to say my grandkids have never seen me take a drink. I hope that that continues. I hope that they never do see me take a drink. It's not something I'm judgmental about. I don't think that there's anything wrong with people that can take a drink and not cause problems for them. I'm just not one of those people. I look back on my life and the havoc that I caused in other people's lives and my kids' lives. They were young when I got sober. They were, they would have been 10 and 12, I think, when I got sober. And I think about the times since then that I've been able to really have a good relationship with them, and it's a lot better. But I also think about the time that I missed with them when I was drinking. I was not very present. I was just not good for me to be drinking. As I've said before, I wish I could go back and change some of that, but I can't. The best I can do is do the best I can from here. I don't think that either of those examples is necessarily bad. I'm glad that I was able to show my kids anyhow that there's two ways to live a life. They saw both sides of the coin. I hope that the sober me had a more positive impact on them, I believe. But it just really is a distraction for me. If I would drink, it would burn my relationships to the ground, I think, with my grandkids. I think about the hours that I have in the day, the time that we have to spend with them, and I just don't want to spend it not connected, spend it that doing things that don't involve them. I don't want to, waste any of that time anymore. I've had a long journey in sobriety. If it is something, that causes a problem for you, know that there's a way out of it. You don't have to keep doing what you're doing, and there's a way to get better if you want to. I know that a lot of why I did was for my kids, and a lot of it was for me. And the benefits now, like I said, are just enormous for being able to be there any time of the day for my grandkids, being present at so many of their things. The two boys, Colt and Bo, the thumbnail for this video is a picture of them. We're at a rodeo. They both love rodeoing. My daughter and her boyfriend helped put on rodeo in a circuit here, and all year this year they rode, Colt rode bucking ponies, and Bo rode sheep, and Colt rode sheep too. But that was a picture at the last rodeo of the year when Colt got his buckle for being the season championship for the mini bucking ponies, and he was so proud of that buckle. And Bo was just jealous of him, really. He was mad that he didn't get a buckle, but it was so awesome to just be there for that. At rodeos, sometimes there's people that are drinking and some people that are drinking too much, and I can look around and be thankful that I'm able to be present for that stuff, and and not be drinking too much like I had it for a long time in my life. So it's something that, you know, I don't have to look very far to see reminders of how it could be different. And again, just be grateful that I have the opportunity to be sober and to be present with all of them. I think, you know, one of my other videos we talk about sharing faith and going to church. And I always said for a long time in my life that they'd get much better church attendance if Sunday morning wasn't after Saturday night. And that's how I lived a lot of my life for a long time, is there wasn't anything more important than Saturday night. And so I wasn't getting to anything on Sunday morning. But, you know, being sober, I'm able to do what I want when I want. And that's a huge blessing to me. It's something that I really try to not take for granted. And I don't know that it's a big deal to them. The grandkids don't really understand a lot of that, but I think it's just awesome that I can be there for those things, like I said, and be present. And it's a great example to set for them, I think, that I can do it and that they can do it too at some point in their life if it ever becomes a problem, or if they're faced with choices, as they all will be down the road. Is just one thing I can do to be a good example to them. And I think it has and will have a positive impact on them. And I'm glad that I'm able to do that. Like I said before, if it's something that you feel that you're struggling with, there's a lot of help out there. There's a lot of things that can make your life better, so you can do better at being a better grandparent if that is a problem for you. I hope it's not, but if it is, there's things that can help you. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, that's just a little bit more about me and one of the things I'm thankful for, and that I'm able to share with the grandkids, and it enhances their life and makes their life better. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to comment, and I will respond. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to the channel, the Papa Ben YouTube channel. We have lots of other videos out there. Well, not lots yet, but I'm working on it. I got a few more out there, so if you want to see more of what I have to share on other topics, check out the channel and see what else I've talked about. And if there's something you want me to talk about or have questions about, feel free to put that in there too. Always looking for new topics and things that we can share together that'll help all of us be better grandparents. Feel free to share your examples also of things that you're able to do with your grandkids. Like I said before, I think that it's a team effort with families and communities to raise kids and grandkids, but I also think that grandparents' community is something that there's not really a lot of. You know, people get together and share pictures and stories once in a while, but to be supportive of each other, I don't know that there's as many areas for that. So I hope this can become one of them. So thanks again for taking your time out of your day and out of your life to listen to what I have to share. And I hope that it enhances your relationship with your grandkids, and we can help grow this channel together and make it into one of those communities where there's good resources for all grandparents to help do a better job and continue to do a good job with them. We can make the world a better place by doing that. So, like I said, if you like it, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.